I'm an entrepreneur, a trained policy development consultant, as well as a data analyst who is using data science to acquire knowledge, understand trends, pick out anomalies, and cause positive change. As an advocate for women empowerment, I believe that leveraging on women participation across all levels of governance by creating transformational policies geared towards sustainable development will benefit women in Kaduna State and Nigeria as a whole. My participation in several individual and team-based outreaches prepares me for the challenges of the fellowship while working in a cohort of ethnically and religiously diverse individuals.
As a graduate of political science, my passion has always been in areas of good governance and youth inclusion in decision-making processes. I have always been keen on quality and affordable education, especially for the girl child, as I believe it is one of the most important facets for sustainable development. It is against this background that other like minds and I founded the Millennium City Youth Development Association. Through this initiative, we provide support and sensitization to several communities within Kaduna State on the importance and benefits of education. In the same vein, I am also part of an all-youth project management team consisting of some of the brightest young minds in the Kaduna State Public Service who have been nothing short of an inspiration for me and an affirmation that with proper mentorship and opportunities, the youth will play a vital role in the attainment of sustainable development and nation building.
I strongly believe that leadership is instrumental to sustainable growth and development of any state and of any country, which is why over time I've dedicated my time into the extensive research of effective leadership development of leaders in various socio-economic sectors of the country. I work with the Government Leadership Center, which is one of the topmost leadership institutes in West Africa, where we successfully develop systems and structured programs to suit leaders both in the public and in the private sectors.
I have a master's degree in international law and security studies from Stetson Law School, Florida, United States, where I obtained a first-class master's degree in international law and security. I have experience in using technology to solve complex security challenges in Nigeria and in the United States. Currently, I am a superintendent in one of Nigeria's foremost law enforcement agencies. With my experience and background in the aspect of solving problems of insecurity, I will be able to use it during the course of this fellowship program. I also have experience in unarmed combat and the use of innovative security measures and tools to confront some of the contemporary challenges in the aspects of insecurity.
As a first-class graduate of international studies and now pursuing a master's degree in international relations, my years of experience and expertise has prepared me to address contemporary global issues and also has brought me face to face with practical skills necessary for the public sector's development and the entire country at large. I am convinced that KIF is a place of making. It will be able to equip me to launch out more than I've always done before. I believe it will help me to be part of the young people making the difference in the world and also be part of the change makers.
Ever since I learned about the organizational structure of the Kashim Ibrahim Fellowship, the integrity of the program, the transparency in the selection processes, and the impact it has yielded so far, I knew it is something I should pursue. I believe participating in the one-year fellowship will not only build my professional capacity, but also prepare me to become a great leader. Over the years managing an IT business, I have experienced setbacks due to the inability of government to provide a working environment for businesses. And I thought by working directly with the government, I can lend my skills and experience in providing an enabling environment for small and large-scale businesses, which I feel this could be a call for me to share my ideas in addressing the issue. Kaduna State, being one of the states with the best public service reforms and policies in the country, is suitable for learning, and as such would be glad to serve as a Kashim Ibrahim Fellow in order to learn and network with experienced leaders.
Although I am a lawyer by training, Since 2017, I have been an IDP camp summer school volunteer, and I have carried out roles from teaching to administrative roles. And that has exposed me to some of the challenges facing our educational system. And as a product of the Nigerian educational system myself, I believe that working in the Ministry of Education would provide me with valuable first-hand experience as to how educational policies are made and the more intricate problems facing that sector, and would better equip me to help my community. Thank you.
I grew up in Lagos, which is where I've lived all my life, and it's also where I had the unfortunate accident at the age of 9 years. And I ended up having a limp and becoming hard of hearing. But by the grace of God, I went from feeling insecure about myself to finding my purpose, which is advocating for the rights of people living with disabilities in my community. People with disabilities do not have access to basic health care. They are still discriminated against when they apply for jobs and in other fragments of the society. Buildings are still not accessible, even in 2022. Again, I want to see this change, and I do not like things as they are. They should not remain the same, whether it's here in Lagos or across the country. And that's why I strongly believe that my willingness to serve and my desire to learn how to make things work in public service here in Lagos makes me well suited to the Kashim Ibrahim Fellowship. And in addition, the capabilities I would gain from working in an MDA here at the Kashim Ibrahim Fellowship, as well as collaborating and learning from other fellows across the country, will broaden my horizon and allow me to transfer my experience back to my community here in Solo, Lagos.
I desire a Kaduna where every child, no matter where he or she lives, has access to quality and safe education. In 2020, I founded an initiative called Educate a Child Campaign, and this is to support children with educational materials. With this, I have been able to reach out to over 4,000 children in Zaria and Sabongari local government areas of Kaduna State. I have also been able to establish 10 reading clubs in 10 public schools in these local government areas, and I have followed up to ensure sustainability of this. Also, I have paid advocacy visits to the Kaduna State Ministry of Education to support the implementation of access to quality education. It breaks my heart really when I hear about the out-of-school children in Kaduna State, and I believe that this narrative can change. I am ready to do the work, and I am ready to be part of this change.
As a student, I was also able to intern under the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child. As an intern, I interfaced with refugees and asylum seekers, and I was just looking for how to understand what was really bothering them and how the government could better their situations. I got to forward a very concise report to the government, and the government took it seriously, acted upon it, and then that guaranteed a safer environment for everyone. I think that kind of skill and that kind of experience has better also positioned me to be one of the fellows at KIF. I believe that will be a very good launching pad for me, where I can contribute to the little I know and learn from experts that have gone way ahead of me.